Hello everyone, and I welcome you all to the prep board. I hope all my friends and students would be really good. So my dear students, today we bring to you one of the very important video, and this video is regarding one of the very important institution of India for management courses, that is NRTI, National Rail and Transportation Institute. And today we have our student Mr. Bhanu Pratap Singh with us, who have recently joined NRTI Institute by cracking the CAT examination. I welcome Mr. Bhanu Pratap Singh. Hello Bhanu, how are you?
Thank you, sir, for giving me this opportunity to speak on the prep boards, the most important sessions, and uh, and I'm very delighted, feeling very delighted coming to this podcast.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
yes,
We will just share a little bit about this NRTI Institute. This NRTI is National Rail and Transportation Institute, and today we are live with Mr. Bhanu Pratap Singh. So let us just give a brief introduction about this institute. Name is National Rail and Transportation Institute, and this institute is located in Vadodara, Gujarat, and presently located in the campus of National Academy of Indian Railways. And this institute offer UG as well as PG courses. Candidate needs to sit for an entrance examination conducted by the NRTI in order to go for it. And apart from that, NRTI also accepts score of CAT and Z. यानी कि अगर आपने कैट और जेड एग्जाम दिया है देन ऑल्सो एनआरटीआई यू कैन गो इन एनआरटीआई कैट और जेड के स्कोर भी लेता है hence the selection is solely based on the scores obtained in the entrance examination. Entrance examination के बाद में एक पर्सनल इंटरव्यू का राउंड होता है and if you are able to clear our personal interview then you can go into this particular institute. This is just a brief about this NRTI. And if you talk about the courses which NRTI offers, these are Bachelor of Engineering and Technology. This is being offered by NRTI. Then Bachelor of Business Administration is being offered. Then Bachelor of Science is being offered by NRTI. And if we talk after that, one of the very flagship program students, CAT और ZET में जो student बैठ रहे हैं, उनके लिए जो one of the flagship program है वो है Masters of Business Administration. And NRTI offers this MBA in two very special fields, that is transportation of economics management and supply chain management. So these are the very two important fields which are being offered by NRTI. And the eligibility for it is candidate must have 55% in his graduation. आपका 55% ग्रेजुएशन में होना चाहिए एंड देन अनदर इंपॉर्टेंट कोर्स इज मास्टर ऑफ साइंस दैट इज ट्रांसपोर्ट टेक्नोलॉजी एंड पॉलिसी स्पेशलाइजेशन as well as railway system engineering is the best course in it, and criteria is same, that is candidate must have 55% in graduation. So students, जो भी students NRTI को टारगेट कर रहे हैं, ये एक बहुत अच्छा इंस्टीट्यूशन है. So आप इस कोर्सेज को नोट डाउन कर सकते हैं. और नाउ स्टूडेंट्स कम्स अवर मेन पार्ट कि NRTI का जो हमारा मेन पार्ट है कि फीस स्ट्रक्चर इज वेरी गुड एज कंपेयर टू अदर MBA कॉलेजेस. इफ यू सी MBA और BBA की जो फीस है इट्स ओनली 2 लाख रुपीज पर ईयर फॉर MBA and around 1 lakh for BBA, and the average package which we are expecting for MBA is around 10 to 12 lakhs, an average package of this, and highest package of around 20 lakhs. So we can say return of investment के हिसाब से कॉलेज बहुत अच्छा रहेगा. So let's start with this. Hello Bhanu, how are you?
I'm fine, sir.
So, yeah, Bhanu, tell us something about yourself, your family background, and your interest beyond academics.
So, hello guys. My name is Bhanu Pratap Singh, and I belong to Brass City, Moradabad, located in UP, Uttar Pradesh. Currently, I am pursuing MBA in Supply Chain and Transportation Management at National Rail and Transportation Institute, Vadodara, Gujarat, also known as NRTI. And also, I also done my bachelor's in mathematics from TISSNET University, Moradabad itself. And if I talk about my interest and my academics, so I love to do Bhangra in my leisure time, as it rejuvenates myself and energizes me a lot, because Bhangra is itself a kind of workout and also a kind of a stress buster.
Okay.
And I also like to volunteer at community service or charity work. During my last volunteer shift, which I took up on 14 Jan 2022. I gave stationery items to orphan kids for the betterment of their education, and
Okay.
also gave raw food items to the orphanage itself in Moradabad. And I am also associated with Go Green Moradabad campaign from
Bhanu, it was great to know your career and your interest, the kind of activities which you are doing. It's very good for society. So now we would like to ask all the in the behalf of students कि जैसे आपने NRTI का entrance examination clear किया था. So what were your strategies to crack the NRTI entrance examination?
Okay. First, I will give a brief interview, brief about the NRTI PG entrance. What is this and how, and when the applications will open, and when the exam will happen. So NRTI PG entrance application usually opens up in June and remains open till mid-July. Entrance usually held in the month of August or September, followed by an interview. It comprises of 100 questions, 90 minutes, 100 questions, and 90 minutes. No sectional time limit, 20 questions for each section, and it comprises of 5 sections. First section is verbal ability, reading comprehension. Then second section is general knowledge. Third is logical reasoning. Fourth is quantitative ability, and fifth is DI. All of these comprises of 20 questions each.
Okay.
1 mark for each correct answer and minus 0.25 for each wrong answer.
Okay.
So Michael Porter, who is a strategic management faculty in Harvard, in his book on strategy said, the essence of strategy is choosing what not to do.
Okay.
This line inspires me a lot, and I started making my strategy. So I choose to excel in at least any of 3-5 sections.
Okay.
So then I choose logical reasoning, quantitative ability, and DI
Okay.
section to have a dominance in that exam, and kept aside general knowledge and quantitative general knowledge and reading comprehension and verbal ability, because GK is very vast to read, vast to read, and to cover each and everything is very kind of an impossible thing. But many of them manages, but I don't know where the questions are, from where the questions are coming. So I kept GK aside. And also VARC is always on how you getting the sense of the author, writing and paradoxes. But in the last 1 month, I have also focused on the set of rules we have to keep in mind while solving RCs and error recognition questions.
Okay. So that was a very brief given by you, and it's very enlightening for the students that the kind of way the paper pattern is coming, the kind of questions they are coming, the kind of sections which are in this particular paper. And so,
Yes,
can you please tell us, can you please tell the students that which section you found a little difficult and how you managed to crack that
yes,
section for the examination?
yes, yeah. Yes, sir. Overall, I have targeted to do at least 60 to 70 questions correct to get into first cutoff list.
Okay.
And that's how I got 41 position in the first cutoff, and after interview I got 6 position in the final admission list.
Okay.
But if coming on the challenging part of the paper is the 2 sections which I think the challenging one are like, first one is GK. GK
Okay.
itself a challenging section because there is a lot to read out, and also there is no certain book or question to read. Current GK you can handle, but for static you have to read a lot. And the strategy I follow, that I follow the daily current affairs handout, uh, like the prep board is giving, and many of the sites I follow and blogs I follow. And data interpretation is also one of the challenging sections, because for me graphs sometimes are a little bit complex and are not easy to read and analyze. So I start solving easy graphs and then start analyzing how to read graphs. When I feel that now I got all of it, then I move to to the intermediate level, and then to the expert level.
Oh, thank you very much, Bhanu, for this information. Students, you can also note that GK के लिए daily current affairs की booklet being followed by Bhanu sir, and after that data interpretation के ऊपर भी he focused more on finding out the easy set, the easy graph in order to handle. So it's a very great enlightening for the students. So now, Bhanu, can you please tell us that did you take any coaching for this particular MBA entrance examination? And if yes, you did take any coaching, then was it helpful for you in your long run? Yeah.
Yes, sir. I have joined the prep board, which has helped me a lot to get into NRTI. Not NRTI only. It is also helping to get into big business schools like IIM Ahmedabad, Bangalore, Calcutta, and many of the students under the guidance of Mr. Ras sir um, gone to these kind of big B schools, and especially Ras sir, who is the head faculty of quantitative ability and logical reasoning data interpretation, guided me in every step of my preparation. I remember that time when the COVID-19 second wave was going on and all things became online, and I was revising some topics. One of them was time, speed, and distance. And
Okay.
I weren't able to solve some questions purely based on concepts which are very important for the entrance. So I got a little bit tensed. I called Ras sir. So he counseled me and again taught me those concepts, and I am very thankful to him. So, and also thankful to Meenakshi ma'am, who gave me tremendous amount of RCs and vocabulary to excel in any
Okay.
kind of entrance in the verbal ability and quantitative ability, reading comprehension part. And I am always thankful to you also for guiding me throughout my interview preparation and
Okay.
getting me selected. Thank you once again to all the faculty members, my peers, and the whole team of the prep board.
Okay, thank you, Bhanuma, for this particular information. Now, one more thing which we would like to ask that what is the message you want to give to the future aspirants? This year, many students would be giving CAT, Z, NRTI, and other entrance examination. So, what message do you want to give them, or what particular thing, message, or some kind of knowledge or inspiration which you can give them, which will definitely help them in their upcoming entrance examination?
First of all, I want to make in a quote that nothing makes a person more productive than the last minute.
Okay.
Always take a quick look of the whole paper in starting, only as it does not have sectional timing barriers. In the NRTI, there is no sectional timing barrier, so you have to first take a quick look of the whole paper in starting only. I choose to do I mean the strategy which I am executing in the exam. I'm going to executing in the exam. I choose to do GK first, then quantitative ability, then LR, then DI, then QA. But at the last minute, when I took a quick look of the whole paper, I change my strategy, and my last LRDIQA will become QALRDI, because when I took a quick look in the very first of the exam, I found DI is little difficult, LR easy, and QA was fine. So sometimes the last minute things can make your paper better, and I have done around 20 out of 18 questions out of 20 in LR, and in
Okay.
16 out of 20 in QA. So, but DI I can't handle, so I only able to do around 9 to 10 question in DI from 20 questions. And also avoid negative marking, because negative marking plays a very important role. If you control that negative side of your exam, then you can ace it. And so if I talk about the tips to the future NRTA aspirants, then make a plan and stick to it. Going into trouble of creating a plan, not using it make no sense, and is a self-defeating purpose. A schedule should have the number of hours you are prepared to study every day and you expect topics to complete it. Make a micro target for every week. I think these micro targets are very good, and it can help you to achieve any kind of goal you are targeting it, because a target gives you a place to aim and gives you the essential dopamine once you achieve it. Taking mocks only helps you if you use the results to analyze your NRTI preparation. Sectional tests will have feedback loops that help you focus down on the topics you need to concentrate repeatedly. Getting low scores on some topics indicate a need to go back on the basics and relearn. Get yourself fully devoted to your preparation and focus on your mistakes you are doing while attempting mocks. With the right tools and right mindset, NRTI 2022 entrance is a very trivial task. Good luck.
So thank you, Bhanu, for this great knowledge which you have given to the students. And and on the behalf of Prep Board team, I would like to thank you for giving us your precious time with the help of this in this interview. One more thing I would like to add here to the students that our contact number of Mr. Bhanu will be shared in the description box. So if any of the student want to contact him for if you want to apply for NRTI, or if you have any particular doubt or query regarding NRTI, then you can contact Bhanu sir with that. Also, we will be sharing details of the prep board team. So if you have any doubt, then you can ask us also. So thank you very much, Bhanu, for joining us in the interview. Okay,
thank you, sir, for giving me this nice opportunity. I'm very delighted. I'm feeling very delighted, and I wholeheartedly thanks to the full faculty team of the prep board. Thank you, sir.